I used to teach at the Whatcom Community College, and I had an office with a window, and every day I would sit in my office and look out the window and want to be out there instead of inside. And I wanted to use my hands instead of my head, a better balance between those two activities. That was '08, and I'm still at it. And now it's become almost a political act, because it is a grassroots organization of rural people who are having a big impact on the world. And I believe in it. I believe in our young farmers. I have two influences in my younger years that directed me toward farming. One was my grandpa, who used to had chickens in Linden and was an excellent farmer. He was one of the charter members of Dairy Gold, and I watched him farm and spent hours of time on his little farm just outside Linden, and learned a little bit about farming culture. And then several years later, I was in Peace Corps in Guatemala, and I watched how some of their farming practices and how they got the huge amount of field work done. The decision was made one day when I was talking with my sister. She's a lawyer and I was a teacher, and we talked about what ifs. And we both decided that what if things had been a little different, we might have become agronomists and farmers. But instead, it wasn't a cool thing to do at all. But now, farming is pretty cool. This is a small, compact farm that sells locally and is organic, and it's become a very admirable thing to do. In 2007, the first thing I did before I even put a seed in the ground is I certified this ground organic, because I could see that that was going to be a real valuable marketing tool in the future. And now organic produce has been superseded by local. It has to be local produce, which you get it fresher and it's just a little more convenient. And I think the cutting edge of farming right now is going to be regenerative farming. Regenerative agriculture is adding nutrients to the soil and the full range of nutrients with all the macro and micronutrients. There's about 92. And most fertilizers are set up to just add the basic macronutrients, potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen. With regenerative soil, it feeds the soil so that those nutrients are always available to the plant, and the plant can easily uptake the soil. Right now I have 4 part-time employees, and I think that is something that I can contribute to teach what I picked up in 10, 12 years to young women, because they are passionate and want to keep on farming and grow good food.